What is up, guys? My name's Simian. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? All right, guys. So there is a lot of interesting news going on in the simulation gaming world, and I'm pretty sure some of your favorite YouTubers have already covered this. But guys, it's never too late for me to cover it, right? But before I do continue, I do want to go ahead and announce that someone is actually doing a petition to change the Sims 4 console controls at Leah_Simmer. And I really encourage you guys to go out and support and sign this petition. It's basically to change the Sims 4 controls back to how it was. In the recent update to the Sims 4 console controls, make the game more difficult to play. The building controls take too long and are better for a mouse and a keyboard, not for console. The old controls worked perfectly and were way more easy and efficient to use. And again, a lot of you guys have stressed to me over and over about the situation, and of course I'll have the link down below in the comments. Now, with the recent announcement of Growing Together, we did get a live stream about everything that was going on, and a lot of people have been questioning about what we were getting for Build and Buy as well as Create a Sim. I am actually going to get into that, but before I do, I want to quickly talk about a new simulation game that is up and coming that has the Sims community in a frenzy. If you're not on Twitter, don't worry, I got you as usual, and we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So Insider Gaming actually tweeted exclusive Paradox Interactive to announce City Skylines 2 and Life by You in Lifeblighters League. The article does continue to say more information about the new game and what we can be expecting into the future. Now, I'm really kind of curious about how this is actually going to go, because they did say that this is actually made by a former Sims employee, and we are going to actually get into that just a little bit later. But I did want to talk about the game itself. So Simatically actually took to Twitter saying the big thing is that the Paradox had the courage to compete with Max's established titles. They won one of them, and now they're going after the other genre that's left. For that alone, they deserve a lot of respect. And we are actually going to dive into this, and I'm going to watch the trailer along with you guys for those who haven't seen the complete trailer on Twitter that has been surfacing around. And the game is called Life by You. Now, I will admit the graphics are not all the way there, and this could be very, very early stages. They did say that we were going to be announcing more information on March 20th, and we're going to get more exclusivity on what exactly this game is about and what can we actually do with the game. Now, this does look a little promising, I'm not going to lie, but again, the graphics is what's throwing me off, because I'm just like, man, we're in 2023, what is going on? But again, this could be very, very early, so I will keep you guys updated as usual. And here's just a couple of screenshots that I did see all over surfacing the internet. And as y'all can see, it does give sim vibes. It does. It gives simulation vibes. But the thing is, will it, deliver the way we want it to? Because let's be real, there really isn't another, game in the field when it comes down to The Sims. So I'm very curious as to what you guys have to say. And I did read a couple of your tweets, and someone by the name of Jack of All Game 7 said, love the gameplay potential. Always wanted a Sims game that actually looked like a real suburbs, but the art style is giving me very 2005 generic simulator with modern graphics, like those sim ripoffs from that era. I hope this is very early footage, and as you guys can see, this is what The Sims 1 kind of looked like, and it looks very similar to what we're seeing as far as the new life simulation game that we have up and coming. Someone else by the name of another Plumbop said, to me it looks like off-the-shelf Unity assets. I don't think they should have shown this in what I hope is such early development. Now, the more you keep looking at it, the more the graphics really start to show, guys. Because at first I was like, oh wow, this looks really cool. And then the more I stared at it, the more I was like, what the heck? What's going on? Let's get into why the simulation game is actually so juicy to talk about. So we have Simatically tweeted Rod Humble about Life by You back in 2020. Now, Rod Humble is a former Sims employee and the CEO of Second Life Studio, Linden Labs, according to the internet. So we're going to get into a couple of tweets that he did make back in 2020 about the future gaming. The other thing we're trying to do from a gameplay perspective is make a very, very deep game. In fact, maybe the deepest game I've ever worked on, because I really wanted to add a large amount of gameplay to the subject and the genre I'm approaching. I think it's due. My hope is that people will play with the mechanics, and the further they dig, they'll uncover more mechanics. But we're aiming to make the deepest, most gameplay-rich entry that ever been made with the space we're aiming at. The way we're doing that is when you drill down, there are new gameplay mechanics that you can discover depending on which direction you push. Discovering an entire set of gameplay mechanics based on the path that you've chosen previously is a delight. I don't think he'll mind me telling the story in an interview. When I took over The Sims, I went to visit Max's co-founder and Sims creator, Will Wright. I was taking over his baby, so I wanted to go and kiss the ring. And he's a great guy, but I asked him what I thought was a smart question, which was, looking back, what's the one thing you would take away from The Sims? What's something you regret putting in and that wasn't needed or that would be more efficient without? And he looked at me, bulldogs do, with this sort of pitying look, and he said, I wouldn't take anything out. I would add more. More is more. The idea of taking away gameplay didn't even occur to him. So with that being said, what do you guys think about all this? Now, of course, I did have to do some research and see what you guys were tweeting on Twitter, and we're gonna get into those right now. So someone by the name of Lady Simmer said, live simulation game competition is getting wider. EA needs to watch out, honestly. And someone else by the name of MLDY96 said, Paradox first took over SimCity with Cities and Skylines, now with 2 announced too. Let's see if history repeats itself. The game is in early stages for sure, but I'm looking forward to what core ideas they have. Someone else by the name of Sean Fine Pixel says, Paradox Interactive? Okay, that's basically DLC, DLC, and DLC. Same behavior as EA. Someone else also mentioned Paralives, and I felt that was really interesting just because look, there's just been a lot of controversy with Paralives. I mean, the game hasn't came out yet. It's been a couple of years. A lot of people are wondering where exactly is their money going, and some people even speculated that they're just collecting money and leaving players in the dust. Now, of course, I'm not in their Patreon, so I don't know exactly all the information that's going on right now with Paralives, but there's a lot to talk about. So let me know down below in the comments, are you guys a Patreon member and of Paralives, or even a Discord member, and what have you guys seen? Do you guys think that we're getting Paralives anytime soon, within this year or next, or do you guys think the game is also taking way too long to come out? Now, I do think that they announced it too early in the stages of it being a live simulation game, especially knowing that it's going to be taking years for it to come out. But then again, how else are they supposed to make money if they don't announce the game and what they have potential and progress of what they're doing? So I don't know, there's mixed emotions there, but I do feel like they should just be a little bit more transparent to the public viewers. I know people that are in Patreon and Discord are getting a lot more treatment and seeing a lot more progress, but to the public, it kind of just looks like it's just a waiting. It's a waiting vibe. So I don't know. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about that. And we're actually going to get into the very next topic, which is City Skylines. And I'm bringing this up because of SimCity. So let's get right into it. Now, the upcoming City Skylines 2 is coming out very, very soon and supposedly supposed to be announced this year. So I'm looking forward to that because, as you guys know, I'm a huge city builder. Actually, I don't think you guys know this. I play City Skylines all the time outside of The Sims, and this is what Sims City actually looked like. The first Sim City was actually released back in February 2nd, 1989 with a follow-up new version back in 2014, December 16th. Now, this is what the current state of City Skylines looks like, and honestly, guys, I mean, there's a night and day difference when it comes down to graphics and just as much as what you can do in general. Now, a lot of people were talking about it, and someone by the name of Beyond Sim said City Skylines 2 has been announced by Colossal and Paradox. I hope this shows EA there is room for a SimCity return in the future, 10 years since SimCity 2013 released. So I'm curious as to what you guys think about this, and do you guys play SimCity? Now, to me, there's a night and day difference between SimCity and City Skylines. And I'm just looking forward in general to new life simulation games that will just make, basically just, I don't know, we need something new in The Sims, okay? We said it. In the simulation world, we need something new, and I'm getting really excited for a lot of these upcoming games that are coming out very soon. Now, I did want to get into some new news that SimGuru tweeted. So SimGuru Morgan actually tweeted, when you need to change a diaper away from home, also Orion is a stinky baby. Now, they didn't mention this in the live stream, but guys, we have changing tables, okay? This is a game changer. This is life change. I mean, okay, like not life changing, but guys, come on. It's been 9 years of The Sims and we're just now getting this, but it's okay. It's not okay. It's really not. But I'm just really excited, and I'm just so surprised they didn't announce this because this is like a big deal when it comes down to Sims. And someone actually tweeted back by the name of Iron Seagull saying they're compatible with toddlers too, right? Question mark. And she was very quick to respond and say, most certainly, all changing tables are compatible with toddlers. She does go on to continue to say more stuff about build and buy, saying in growing together, we added some fun new build buy assets for recreation centers and libraries. You might have spotted them during the live stream in our builds. Just a preview. I won't show you all the rec center library objects. Now, I'm guessing they're leaving this up to the rest of the game changers to go ahead and do a build and buy review, which to me personally isn't that fair because not everyone wants to go ahead and just watch an EA game changer. So you're kind of like forcing views on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah, let me know down below in the comments how you guys feel about that. Anyway, guys, with all that being said, with the City Skylines, and on top of that, with the new game that's coming out, what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm very, very curious as to hear your opinions on this. And please, guys, don't forget, I will link down below in the description the Change Sims 4 console controls back. And as a former console player, I completely feel you on this. This is not right. And of course, the link will be down in the description. And I also want to mention that I am doing a 2-pack giveaway, and there will be 2 winners for the new Growing Together expansion pack. There is a few more days to enter, and all you have to be doing is following my Twitter as well as being subscribed to my YouTube channel. You guys have poured so much into me, and I want to pour back into the community that we have built together on this channel, and I'm very appreciative of every single one of you. I know it sounds corny, but thank you, thank you, thank you a million times, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Bye.